On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Sleeplessness.
The condition of being unable to sleep or having difficulty sleeping.
Examples:
Sleeplessness disorder. Beat sleeplessness. He tried various treatments for his sleeplessness, but nothing seemed to work.
Unnatural.
Not in accordance with the normal or natural order, or not normal, typical, or expected.
Examples:
Unnatural death. Unnatural disaster. The unnatural growth of the city has disrupted wildlife habitats.
Humming.
Producing a continuous, low, vibrating sound like that of the bee.
Examples:
Humming sound. Hummingbird. The humming of the bees filled the air as she walked through the garden.
Dent.
To make a depression or indentation in the surface of something. Noun, a depression scratched or carved into a surface.
Examples:
Dent removal. Dent his pride. He accidentally dented his car when he bumped into a tree.
Plunder.
To rob or steal, especially by force or in times of war or chaos, to pillage or loot a place or property.
Examples:
Plunder the enemy's stronghold. Plunder his reputation. The pirates could plunder the ship and steal all of the valuable cargo.
Intrigue.
To make someone interested, especially by being strange, unusual, or mysterious. To make a secret plan with other people to harm someone.
Examples:
Intrigue him. Intrigue against his rival. The artist's innovative style of work intrigues me.
Filmmaker.
A person who makes films, typically as a profession.
Examples:
Nonfiction filmmaker. A successful filmmaker. The renowned filmmaker won several awards for his latest film.
Troupe.
A group of actors, dancers, or performers who work together as a team, typically in a theatrical or musical production.
Examples:
Troupe rehearsal. Circus troupe. The theater troupe is performing Hamlet this weekend.
Brilliance.
The quality of being very clever or talented. The quality of being very bright or shining.
Examples:
Brilliance of diamond. Economic brilliance. The scientist's brilliance led to many groundbreaking discoveries in his field.
Cram.
To force or try to fit a large amount of information into a short time, especially in preparation for an examination. To force or try to fit a large amount of something into a small space.
Examples:
Cram more circuits into chips. Cram 5 people into a car. She had to cram for the final exam and stayed up all night studying.
Iterate.
To repeat or do something again, often to make improvements or correct errors, to go over or revisit something repeatedly, to restate or emphasize a point or idea.
Examples:
Iterate results. Iterate an experiment. We need to iterate on this design to improve its functionality.
Innovate.
To introduce new methods, ideas, or products.
Examples:
Innovate a new method. Innovate the quality of his life. Companies developing self-driving cars consistently innovate the emerging technologies.
Empower.
To give someone the power or authority to do something.
Examples:
Empower my life. Empower the secretary to do the same. The company empowered employees to buy low-price items without approval to achieve efficient purchasing.
Ratchet.
A mechanical device with a toothed wheel that can rotate in only one direction, used to transmit or control motion or to prevent backward movement.
Examples:
Ratchet wrench. Ratchet effect. He turned the bolt with the ratchet, making sure it was secure.
Shin.
The front part of the leg below the knee.
Examples:
Shin guard. Shin injury. The pain in his shin made it hard for him to walk.
Numb.
Unable to feel physical sensation and movement, not showing human feeling or sensitivity.
Examples:
Numb with cold. A numb mind. My left arm became numb.
Writ.
A written legal order or command.
Examples:
A writ of summons. Issue a writ. He was served with a writ of eviction, giving him the notice to vacate the property.
Excite.
To make someone feel suddenly enthusiastic or eager.
Examples:
Excite the crowd. Excite rebellion. The news of her promotion excited her.
Eloquent.
Able to speak or write clearly and impressively.
Examples:
An eloquent speaker. Eloquent writing. She gave an eloquent speech at the graduation ceremony.
Nurture.
To take care of, feed, and protect someone or something while they are growing and developing.
Examples:
Nurture love. Nurture his talents. Schools should nurture children's mutual interest spirit.
Obsess.
To fill the mind of someone continually so that one can't think of anything else.
Examples:
obsess over her weight. He is obsessed with the fear. He's utterly obsessed with his promotion.
Heroic.
Courageous and daring, having or displaying qualities appropriate for legendary figures, that is, courage and daring.
Examples:
a heroic poem. Heroic explorers. The heroic actions of individuals are now easily spread worldwide by SNS.
Eureka.
Exclamation of triumph on discovering something, realization or sudden insight.
Examples:
have a eureka moment. Shout Eureka! Eureka! He exclaimed, finally solving the problem.
Mislead.
To cause someone to believe something that is not true.
Examples:
mislead him into trusting her. Mislead the enemy. Our troops pulled back to mislead the enemy.
Underreport.
To give an insufficient or incomplete account of something, often intentionally or due to negligence. To deliberately or accidentally provide less information than what is accurate or required.
Examples:
underreport the number of employees. Underreport expenses. Some companies underreport their profits to avoid paying higher taxes.
Explode.
To burst or break open violently and noisily, to cause something to burst or break open.
Examples:
explode in anger. Explode in popularity. The old building exploded in a fiery inferno.
Hundredfold.
100 times as great or as much.
Examples:
rise nearly hundredfold. Improve hundredfold. The development.
Doom.
Death, destruction, or some other terrible situation that cannot be avoided.
Examples:
economic doom. Prophet of doom. Everyone was aware of the impending doom, but was unable to prevent it.
Decode.
To convert something, such as a message or piece of information, from a specific form into one that you can understand.
Examples:
decode a message. Ability to decode the differences. The software could decode the encrypted data and reveal the hidden information.
Unicycle.
A vehicle consisting of a single wheel, typically with pedals and a seat affixed to the axle.
Examples:
ride a unicycle. Unicycle balance. I watched in awe as he rode his unicycle across the tightrope.
Emulate.
To imitate someone else's achievements, to try to do something as well as somebody else.
Examples:
emulate a successful business model. Emulate his watercolors. They intend to emulate the footsteps of successful software companies.
Artful.
Skillful and cunning, often deceitfully or cleverly, displaying artistic or creative skill.
Examples:
Artful design. Artful manipulation. The writer's artful descriptions made the reader feel as though they were part of the story.
Replicate.
To make an exact copy of something, to repeat a process or experiment to confirm the results.
Examples:
Replicate the cell. Replicate data. The experiment was replicated several times to ensure accuracy.
Nonverbal.
Not involving or using spoken or written language, communicated through body language, facial expression, or other means besides language.
Examples:
Nonverbal communication. Nonverbal signal. Many communication skills rely on nonverbal cues such as body language and facial expressions.
Cadence.
The rhythmic flow or pattern of sounds or words, especially in relation to music or speech, the rhythmic or periodic movement or progression of something.
Examples:
Cadence of footsteps. Regular cadence. The singer's voice had a beautiful cadence, and I couldn't help but sway to the rhythm.
Subconscious.
Relating to or concerning the part of the mind that is not fully conscious, but still influences thoughts, feelings, and behavior.
Examples:
Subconscious influence. Subconscious behavior. The subconscious mind is said to hold our deepest desires and fears.
Wither.
To gradually shrink, shrivel, or become weaker, often due to lack of nourishment, age, or disease, to lose freshness, vitality, or vigor.
Examples:
Wither corporate management. Wither in the heat. The flowers in the garden began to wither due to lack of water.
Vine.
A climbing plant that produces grapes, any plant with a growth habit of trailing or climbing stems.
Examples:
A green vine. Vine of war. A vine remains productive throughout the year.
Primal.
Of or relating to the earliest stage of development, fundamental, primitive.
Examples:
Primal eras. Primal fear. The primal instincts of the animal kicked in when it was threatened.
Reinvent.
To change something so drastically that it looks to be completely new.
Examples:
Reinvent local dishes. Reinvent our life. They have tried to reinvent their grocery stores.
Louse.
A small, wingless insect that lives on the bodies of mammals and birds, often considered a parasite, a contemptible or despicable person.
Examples:
Pubic louse. Louse egg. The child was sent home from school because of a lice infestation caused by one louse.
Silo.
A tall, cylindrical structure, usually made of concrete or steel, that is used for storing grain, feed, or other dry materials, a system or structure that is isolated or separate from others.
Examples:
Nuclear silo. Silo organization. The farmer used a silo to store feed for the animals.
Undifferentiated.
Having few or no clear distinctive characters, of cells, not having specialized or mature structures or functions.
Examples:
Undifferentiated cells. Undifferentiated market. The infant makes undifferentiated reflex responses to stimuli.
Grandchild.
A child of someone's son or daughter.
Examples:
Grandchild-grandparent relationship. Grandchild development. The grandparents take care of their grandchild while the parents are at work.
Shanty.
A small, crudely built, usually temporary house or dwelling, often used to describe a rough or inexpensive structure.
Examples:
Shanty-style lodging. Makeshift shanty. The beach shanty provided temporary shelter for the stranded tourists.
Manure.
Organic matter, such as animal dung or decaying plant material, used as fertilizer to improve the fertility of soil. Animal waste material used as fertilizer.
Examples:
Composted manure. Animal manure. The farmers used cow manure to create compost for their crops.
Scarcity.
The state of being in short supply, a small and inadequate amount.
Examples:
Fuel scarcity. Scarcity of capital. Some research says that a relative decline in teacher salaries is causing labor scarcity.
Sack.
To remove or dismiss someone from a position or place. Noun, a large bag made of strong, rough material, such as burlap, that is used for storing or carrying things.
Examples:
Sack an employee. A sleep sack. He was sacked from his job for stealing company property.
Hotbed.
A place or situation where something, such as a particular activity or problem, is developing or becoming more intense.
Examples:
A hotbed of vice. A hotbed of the drug trade. The city was a hotbed of political activism.